Go on, Skipper George.
Blackpot, Coco Show.
Now the next thing I would like to look at is rolling on your screen. It looks like it has to do with ghosts. Hey! Kennedy Agyepong wakes up Ahmed Suale'S ghost. Who is this Ahmed Suale? Oh, I know this gentleman. He's dead now. This was the gentleman who was working with Tiger PI. Anas Armiyao Anas's outfit. He was an investigative journalist. And if you look at that photo, bring back that photo, you will realize that he took this photo at an airport. Can you see that? Do you agree with me? This was a gentleman who traveled left, right, and center to do investigative journalism, including the number 12 expose that had its setting in the Arab land of Dubai. He was one of those journalists who exposed, in fact, our dirty sporting arena and got some of the big wigs removed. Right after that, there was trouble. In fact, in that expose, Kennedy Agyepong was mentioned as one of the loud-mouthed braggarts in the country who would have to be bribed so that he would keep quiet. In that expose, do we all remember? It was called number 12 because they were demanding 12 million American dollars to be able to take over the whole country. Kwesi Nyantakyi was the main character of number 12. He was disgraced and thrown under the bus by his bosses and the rest. My brother, my sister, Kennedy Agyepong is an MP. Now he wants to be the president of the Republic of Ghana. So many people love him. Many more hate him. This is a man who speaks his mind. Sometimes he can go overboard like some of us. Oh yes, some people think he should be decent because you are called honorable. So if your behavior is not honorable, it might just be dishonorable. But this is a man who supports a lot of people. People go to him asking for support. In fact, it's because of this behavior of Ghanaians. That's why a lot of politicians have no respect for the electorate and even the constituents. Hey, now once you become an MP, the food of your people would be from your pot. They would follow you for almost everything, including money to get married to more women. It's terrible. They have no decency. Once they vote you and choose you as their MP, you become their cooking pot. Anytime they want food, they come straight to you. It's foolishness. So a lot of MPs are running away from the people. And you can only be an MP over and over if you dole out money to them. For them, the most important thing is food, not common sense. It's not the content of your character. You can be the biggest thief in parliament as long as you give them food to eat. You are their favorite thief. It's okay. That's the foolishness we have in this country. So Kennedy Agyepong has so many people around him. He's supporting them and he tells them that, listen, the salary of an MP is nothing as compared to what I give to these people who come to me every now and then asking me for money and support. He's a philanthropist, according to him, and many people who know him. He sat on his TV station and radio station and announced to the whole world that Ahmed Suale was a criminal and that he was setting people up and getting them in harm's way. So people should look for him if he came around his premises, beat him up, and that he will take responsibility for that. A few days later, gunmen stopped Ahmed Suale in the middle of Accra traffic, Medina area there, fired shots at him at point blank and killed him momentarily. Kennedy Agyepong, from that time, has never had a good sleep. People have tagged him as the killer of Ahmed Suale. My very good brethren, Kevin Taylor, has been on his heels, biting him deep like a demon. Kennedy Agyepong could not take it anymore. He went to court in America and he swore that he will use all his wealth to get justice from the utterances of Kevin Taylor, another journalist, on Loud Silence TV. Boom, they went to court. He lost. And from that time, he's been quiet. All of a sudden, he says he wants to be president. So now, he has stopped talking harshly. I just want to polish the words properly. Now he starts wearing coat and tie. Somebody I've never seen wear coat and tie. All of a sudden he's wearing coat and tie. In Jamaica we say jacket and tie, you know. And he's talking soft and nice, donating people left, right, and center. It looked like his philanthropy has increased several fold. But why are we doing this? Kennedy Agyepong says what? I paid Ahmed Suale'S school fees unknowingly. Kennedy Agyepong reveals. Come here, let's read the story. Hey! The member of parliament for Asin Central constituency, Kennedy Agyepong, has revealed that he unknowingly paid the school fees of the former investigator with Tiger Eye PI, Ahmed Suale'S. The lawmaker narrated that after publishing Ahmed Suale'S photos on Net2 TV years ago with the intent of cautioning the public against his ways, his staff notified him that Suale, now deceased, is someone whose university tuition fees he had once paid. Speaking in an interview with Metro TV, Good Evening Ghana program on January 31, 2023, the lawmaker stated that he personally did not recall paying the said fees, but his staff insisted that he did. When I showed the video on the two, my workers came to me and told me, Honorable, don't you know this guy? And I said, no. And they were like, but he was one of the guys you paid his school fees. I said, I don't remember because I always pay people's school fees. He came here. He said he was going to the university and you gave him 1,500 Ghana cedis. One of his staff reminded him, but the MP insisted. I said, I don't remember, before his staff. He continued that it was on the basis of that knowledge of Suale coming to his premises that he cautioned, don't allow him to come here. He will set us up. When you see him, beat him up. That is what I said. He recounted. Kennedy Agyepong added that if he is elected as president, he would make sure that Ahmed Suale'S murder is thoroughly investigated in order to clear his name. What I will do if I am elected president is I will encourage the police to investigate the case to the bottom, to uncover everything. I wanted to tell you that if I am elected today, whether the case is dead or not, I will bring it back to investigate. Ahmed Suale was assassinated in Medina on Wednesday, January 16, 2019. By two unknown assailants. The assailants shot him twice in his chest and once in his neck after breaking into his car. The Ghana Police Service is still investigating his murder, but no one has been arrested yet. My brother, Honorable Kennedy Agyepong, with all respect, do not rub more pepper into the wounds of the family. What is this? You pay the school fees, so it's enough to ask people to beat him. Does the 1,500 Ghana cedis that you paid equal his life? You will never be president, you this guy. Instead of apologizing to the family, instead of coming up humbly to say that I should not have said beat him, it's not your child. Ahmed Suale was never one of your workers. Ahmed Suale was not eating from your house. You had no right to ask anybody to beat him up. It's the Ghana police that is so weak and silly. That is why you are still walking free and talking jazz. If this was your brother who another person had asked to be beaten, in a few days' time he died, assassinated right in the middle of the streets of Medina, you will not be speaking this jazz. You paid his fees, so it's enough. If he dies, after all, you paid his fees. Huh? How about the other MP who the people said you were linked to his death. I do not want to mention his name because I do not want the family to be remembered of some of these painful things. We were told that you met with this MP, the same MP from your own party. And after the midnight meeting, whatever, he was going home. You still followed him home. And then we heard that he died. How true is this story? So after investigating Ahmed Suale'S, would you investigate that one too? Oh, did you pay the school fees of that other MP? What nonsense is this? Why? What is this? Listen, please, let's get more serious in this country. Ahmed Suale'S was Muslim. He died. They gave it to Allah. Of course, if the investigations come up and names are mentioned, the family will be relieved. In the interim, every death in a Muslim home is attributed to Allah. They say if Allah did not allow it, it will not happen. Let it go. A lot of the family members are not interested in even the investigation. But some ones are still standing firm, saying they want to know. Honorable, you paid his fees. Now you are saying if you become president, you will wake up the story and investigate it to clear your name. Are you going to apologize to the family for inciting the beating up of this guy, which later led to his death? Did you ever apologize? You are arrogant. Don't do that. Do not do that. Yes, you pay people's fees. With the Maya, who doesn't have a quarter of what you have, just came out and said that he pays the school fees of 100 school children in Kumasi. So he cannot even wear a proper shoe. He wears slippers. These are the people I respect. I respect you too. But to help people and come out and be blowing your trumpet, pom, 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 pom. I paid Suale'S fees, oh, pom, pom, pom. So I asked people to beat him, oh, pom, 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 pom. They killed him, oh, pom, 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 pom. But I don't care, oh, pom, 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 pom. After all, I paid his fees, oh, pom, pom, pom. No, sir. It's neither here nor there. Left to me alone, you will never be president. Because the basic foundations to the presidency, you lack. Do you know how what the family is eating? His 2 wives have broken apart. Children are scattered. Maybe the children are even on the streets wiping glasses and taking alcohol and other drugs because their father is not there. And all you can say is, oh, if you vote me and I become president, I will investigate the death. What stops you from investigating it now? You have the power to take somebody to court in America. You can't investigate it in Ghana. Honorable, please. With all respect, don't talk like that.
One skip a judge.
Blackpot. Coco show, man.